So already we found that sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is 1 using series expansion, using L'Hospital's rule and like that. But now this time I am going to analyze this, and based on that I am going to derive some more useful limit values with geometric analysis. For that, initially we need to consider a circle. Okay, everybody, you just pay attention. Okay, I am just thinking about a circle. Okay, this is a circle with center some O, and in that circle you just take any 2 points on the circle. You may say A, B. This is center O. Join OA, OB, AB. So we have a triangle. So this AB is mentioned as chord. OAB is a triangle, and we know AB is the arc of the circle. At any one of the point, either at A or at B, we need to draw a tangent for the circle. Okay, just think about it. We need to sketch a tangent for the circle at any one of the points. Or suppose at B, if I am sketching a tangent, see, this is the tangent for the circle, and yeah, just a minute. So tangent, I think you all know tangent is a line which is touching the circle. So for suppose if you say this is the tangent, and you just extend this OA to meet the tangent. Somewhere this tangent line will meet this OA. Okay, I will sketch once again. Take a circle, center O. Okay, any chord AB, join OA, OB, okay, and at B you just sketch its tangent, and then you extend this OA. Right, this tangent line at B will meet the extension of OA at some point. You may say it as some C. Just look at the diagram. Once again I explain for you. There is a circle. First of all, I am taking a circle. I am sketching a circle with center O and of radius R. So AB is a chord of the circle. And if join OA and OB, here we are getting a triangle. Okay. So this is triangle OAB. You just look there. This is triangle OAB. Okay. Yeah. So triangle OAB is involved. And then a sector is there. See, when you think about OA and B, or suppose, see, triangle OAB is just like triangle, whereas this is A, this is O, this is B, along with the arc of the circle, we call it as sector, OAB sector. Okay, this is OAB sector. And then this larger triangle OBC is there. Triangle OBC. So first of all, if you consider an angle theta at the center of the circle, for suppose if you consider this particular angle at the center as theta, since at the center if the angle is theta, what you say about the areas of these three parts? So first of all, triangle OAB. So OAB. So first of all, when you think about triangle OAB, this is radius R, this is radius R, and the central angle is theta. So since central angle is theta and these two are radius, we are very clear from trigonometric idea that the area of the triangle is half R square sin theta. For the triangle OAB, area is what? Half R square sin theta. And for the sector, see, this is R, this is R, this is theta. Then what you say about its area? So sector area is usually determined by, how can we determine sector area? Sector area is usually given by half r square theta. Okay, there is a formula for the area of sector. Length of the sector, length of the arc is r into theta. Area of the sector is half r square theta. All these are very simple formulas from trigonometry. Okay, area of the triangle is half r square sin theta. Area of the sector is half r square theta. And another triangle OBC is given. Just think about that OBC. For suppose O, take this point as B. Here we are considering it as a tangent, and if you join these two, this is C. See, just look there, this is radius line and this is tangent line. This radius line and tangent line are always perpendicular. That's the basic property of the tangent for the circle. This is radius R. See, this is R and this is tangent. As you know, this angle is theta. Since this is R, this is theta, what to say about the length of BC? BC is just opposite to theta. If you calculate this BC, you will get that BC as R tan theta. Just apply tan theta for this. Tan theta is opposite side, BC by R. Tan theta is BC by R and BC is R tan theta. So just observe here, it is a right angle triangle. Since it is a right angle triangle, see, these are the two sides which inscribing a right angle. So area of the right angle triangle is half product of these two. So its area is determined by half product of these two, in the sense half r square tan theta. So just observe the diagram. To analyze the geometrical limits, to analyze the trigonometric limits, we need to analyze geometrically, and for that geometrical analysis we need to think about this diagram. So there is a circle. See, take any circle as you wish. You just take any 2 points as you wish, and then with those 2 points, for sure you will get one triangle like OAB, one sector like OAB, one triangle like OBC. Take any circle, take any 2 points on the circle. These three shapes will be observed by you. Okay, and just calculate the areas of these two parts. Area of the triangle OAB, area of the sector OAB, area of the triangle OBC. Okay, and these are the areas. And then we need to discuss how these three areas are related. How can we need to link these three areas? See, as I shaded with black color here, OAB. Okay, but when you think about the sector area is along with this OAB. Along with this OAB, we need to consider this part also. Okay, triangle OAB plus this blue color part is the what? Area of the sector. And along with this area of sector, if you connect all this region, that is what? Area of this triangle. See, in this triangle OBC, you need to take a green color part, okay, and you need to take blue color part, as well you need to take black color part. All these three regions, black, blue and green, these three regions together will make this triangle, and its area is half r square tan theta. Whereas if you think about sector, you need to consider only black color and blue color, if the colors are visible for you. Okay, only these two parts, and that area is half r square tan theta. Whereas the area of this triangle is only black color, so only these lines. Okay, that area is half r square sin theta. So for sure one thing is very clear. First area half r square sin theta is lesser among these three, and second area half r square theta is than that half r square sin theta. And among these three, this half r square tan theta is the bigger. So by observing these three areas and from the diagram, what I will conclude is half r square sin theta is less than or equals to half r square theta is less than or equals to half r square tan theta. First of all, sketching or observing this circle and then identifying these three areas. After that, just compare these three areas. Then we need to establish the limit. First of all, have a look. From the diagram, it is very clear that this total is less, this total thing is greater, whereas this black color is less than, black plus blue less than these three. That in the sense, area of this triangle OAB is less than or equals to area of this sector is less than or equals to area of the triangle OBC. As we discussed, this area is half r square sin theta and this sector area is half r square theta and the total triangle area is half r square tan theta. So just observe it. So easily we will cancel out that half r square because that is positive and the common quantity. So you will write it like this: sin theta is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to tan theta. Sin theta is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to tan theta. So you just observe it. Sin theta less than or equals to theta less than or equals to tan theta is always correct and it is useful in many situations. Okay. Now what I am going to discuss with you is, this is all A, bit A. Okay. And now bit B. As theta tends to 0, what to say? See, this is theta, okay? As I mentioned you, this angle is theta. As theta tends to 0, theta tending to 0 in the sense, this OA and OB, the gap between OA and OB becomes lesser and lesser. So since the gap between OA and OB becomes lesser and lesser, see, this OB comes to, as becomes lesser and lesser, this blue color part almost gets 0. This blue color part almost gets vanished. Then in that case, black color part, this, see, this triangle area, sector area, this triangle area, all will almost equal. Okay, once again I will sketch for you. As theta tends to 0, if you observe, for suppose if this is the circle, it is bit complicated to sketch it now. As theta tends to 0, for suppose theta is very smaller. So you just think this is the triangle, this is the triangle. Yeah, I need to consider. This is the triangle and this part, okay, indicates the sector area. So that in the difference between the triangle area and sector area very minute. As you sketch the tangent here and if you extend it, so this is the right angle triangle. You just observe, okay? You just observe. See, this is actually the gap between sector and the triangle, and this is actually the gap between triangle and the sector. So here theta value is bit somewhat considerable value. But what I said, as theta tends to 0, theta is much smaller than this. Theta is very smaller. Okay, you just imagine, you just observe it. Okay, theta is getting smaller and smaller and smaller in the sense this B is getting closer and closer to A because this gap is getting reduced. So this B will move towards A. As B is moving towards A, as theta tending to 0, so B is almost tends to 0. So as theta tends to 0, then B tends to A. Since B is tending to A, what will happen? Since B is tending to A, at this situation, area of the triangle OAB is almost equals to, or otherwise it is again tending to, okay, area of triangle OAB is tending to area of sector and it is again almost equal, or otherwise you may say tending to area of triangle OBC. That's what we need to conclude. Okay. So in B bit what I am announcing is, what I am concluding is, as theta is tending to 0, as theta is very smaller, B is very nearer to A. Since B is very nearer to A, B is getting closer and closer to A, then in that situation, these three areas are not different. All those three areas are almost equal. That in the sense, first area is getting nearer to second area and second area value is getting equal to third area value. Okay, that's what I am mentioning. Based on this, we are going to derive the limits next. Okay, have a look and then I will discuss C. So at the end, from these 2 points A and B, my conclusions are this inequality along with as theta tends to 0, almost they are equal. Okay, I will continue my discussion with these 2 points now. Okay, A is clear, B is clear, and I am going to give you bit C. So in bit C, what from A and B, what we have? From A and B we have that sin theta is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to tan theta. And one more thing, as I mentioned to, theta is the angle at the center of the circle. From there we arrive to this inequality. Since theta is the angle at the center of the circle, so this is true for positive theta. Okay, theta can't be negative. When you say this inequality, theta is clearly positive because theta is the angle at the center. Okay, and one more thing what I have, as theta is tending to 0. Okay, since theta is positive, as theta is tending to 0 in the sense, as theta is tending to 0, that means since theta is positive, as theta is tending to 0 plus. Okay, as theta is tending to 0 or theta is tending to 0 plus, what we have is sin theta is tending to theta as well as that theta is tending to tan theta. Okay, so what you will say about this? Since sin theta is tending to theta, what are different conclusions we have from this? As sin theta is tending to theta, I will say that sin theta minus theta is tending to 0 because they are equal, the difference is almost 0. And sin theta by theta is tending to 1, as they are almost equal. See, the ratio between those two is almost 1. So in the same way I will say theta by sin theta is also tending to 1. In the same way, when you think about theta is tending to tan theta, again I have a chance to say theta minus tan theta or tan theta minus theta is tending to 0. Since they are almost equal, tan theta by theta comma theta by tan theta both are tending to 1. So as theta tends to 0, because theta is positive, as theta tends to 0 plus, from this discussion it is very clear that limit theta tends to 0 plus sin theta by theta is equals to 1, as well limit theta tends to 0 plus tan theta by theta is equals to 1. So right hand limit of sin theta by theta as well right hand limit of tan theta by theta is 1. But what to say about left hand limit? To discuss about that left hand limit, we need to consider negative theta. So this statement is true for positive theta. Then what is the correct statement related to the negative theta? That's what we need to generate now. Okay, just have a look. So next, see here we are finding left limit and right limit of sin theta by theta directly. Okay, but in L'Hospital's rule or using series expansion, we found that limit value of sin theta by theta is 1, but directly. Okay, there is no separate discussion for left and right limits at those situations, but geometrical analysis gives you idea about left and right limits. Okay, now d bit. If theta is negative, what you say? If theta is negative, we are very clear. So theta is equals to, you just take some minus alpha for alpha greater than 0. Is there anything wrong? Theta negative, right? So since it is a negative, it is minus of some positive quantity. You may say minus alpha, and that alpha for sure positive, right? Since alpha positive, what we have? Since alpha positive, from the above statement we have that sin alpha is less than or equals to alpha is less than or equals to tan alpha, because this particular statement is true for all the positive angles. So since alpha is positive, this is correct. But we need for theta. Since theta is negative, we considered that theta as minus alpha. Now replace this alpha with minus theta. Then what will happen? So sin of minus theta, because alpha is minus theta. less than or equals to minus theta less than or equals to tan of minus theta. And we know sin of minus theta is minus sin theta is less than or equals to minus theta. Tan of minus theta is again minus tan theta. So everywhere minus is involved. But we need to think about sin theta and tan theta. Multiply everything with minus. If you multiply everything with minus, these inequalities will get changed. So from this situation, we have that sin theta is greater than or equals to theta is greater than or equals to tan theta. That's the final statement. If theta is negative, then this is the statement. Sin theta greater than or equals to theta greater than or equals to tan theta. If theta is positive, then this is the statement. Sin theta less than or equals to theta less than or equals to tan theta. So, according to the theta under discussion, you need to consider the inequality. Okay. So, sometimes for positive values this is correct and for negative values that is correct. Okay. Have a look. Based on that, now we have a chance to generate left limits also. Okay. Have a look. For suppose I will mention here because of the space. Okay. Limit theta tends to 0 minus sin theta by theta. See, as theta is tending to 0 minus, in the sense theta is negative. If theta is negative, then in that case also sin theta is greater than or equals to theta, but sin theta is tending to theta only. Okay. So the limit value is 1 only. There is no change in the limit value. Okay. And limit theta tends to 0 minus tan theta by theta is also 1. So then why we need all this discussion? We need all this discussion just to answer some special problems where step function is involved. I will give you some problems after this. Just have a look. So next one, E. Or otherwise I will move for the next point. I will say it as 30, 30. Just have two statements from 29 that sin theta is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to tan theta for theta tending to 0 plus. Okay. And in the same way, what I have? Yeah, not only for theta tending to 0 plus, theta greater than 0. And what we need to conclude is sin theta is greater than or equals to theta is greater than or equals to tan theta for theta less than 0. For positive theta and for negative theta. Okay? Right. So, what I will say is, for suppose, for theta greater than 0, in this situation what I will write is sin theta is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to tan theta. So when you divide theta with this, when you divide with theta, what will happen? Sin theta is less than or equals to theta, right? Since sin theta is less than or equals to theta, sin theta by theta is less than or equals to 1. In the same way I can write here in this situation also. So for suppose if I have a problem like this, a limit theta tends to 0 plus, what you say about step of sin theta by theta? Step of sin theta by theta. Okay. We know that sin theta is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to tan theta for theta greater than 0. So as theta tends to 0 plus, in the sense what we will conclude is as theta tends to 0 plus, comma, sin theta by theta is tending to 1 and sin theta by theta is less than or equals to 1, because sin theta is less than or equals to theta, right? So since these two together will happen, what I will conclude you is sin theta by theta is tending to 1 minus, so less than or equals to 1 and tending to 1. So since sin theta by theta is less than or equals to 1 minus, finally what you say about your answer? See, step of a value which is less than 1. So this is equals to step of 1 minus. 1 minus in the sense it's not minus 1, okay, it is 1 minus. Step of 1 minus in the sense step of a value which is less than 1. See, not much lesser, just very nearer to 1 but less than 1. See, a number which is less than 1 and nearer to 1, its step value is 0. So limit theta tends to 0 plus step of sin theta by theta value is 0. Okay. In the same way, I will discuss limit theta tends to 0 minus. First of all, just have a look. Limit theta tends to 0 plus step of sin theta by theta is 0. Okay, that is clear. Limit theta tends to 0 minus step of sin theta by theta value is how much? So you just think about it. Yeah, as theta tending to 0 minus theta is negative. So theta negative in the sense we need to think about the second statement. So what here it is? Sin theta is tending to theta and sin theta is greater than or equals to theta. So for negative theta, sin theta is greater than or equals to theta. As theta tending to 0, sin theta is tending to theta. So what I will conclude this time? Sin theta by theta is tending to 1. Divide with theta. And when you divide with theta with here, what you will get? Sin theta by theta is greater than or equals to 1. Is it clear? Sin theta is greater than or equals to theta. So sin theta by theta is greater than or equals to 1. So sin theta by theta is tending to 1. As well sin theta by theta is greater than or equals to 1. So from there sin theta by theta is tending to 1 plus. So sin theta by theta is tending to 1 and it is more than 1. So its step value is step of 1 plus. Step of 1 plus means step of a value which is greater than 1. So a value which is nearer to 1 and greater than 1, its value is 1 because its step value is 1. So the left hand limit of step sin theta by theta is 1, but whereas the right hand limit of step sin theta by theta is 0. Have a look. All these discussions, finding left hand limit and right hand limit for step of sin theta by theta is possible with these two statements. To generate these two statements, we need geometrical analysis. These limits can't be found using L'Hospital rule. We have no choice to find these limits using series expansion. To find these type of special limits, we need to go with the geometrical analysis. That's enough. Have a look. So just look there, some more simple problems, okay? So for this situation, limit theta tends to 0 plus theta by sin theta. Theta tends to 0 plus in the sense theta is positive. I am thinking about theta by sin theta. So sin theta by theta is less than or equals to 1. Sin theta by theta is less than or equals to 1. But I need theta by sin theta. If you reciprocate, we will get that theta by sin theta is greater than or equals to 1. So this value theta by sin theta is greater than or equals to 1. So what is your answer? Since it is greater than or equals to 1, your answer is 1. In the step, a value is more than 1. So step of a number which is more than 1 and nearer to 1 is equals to 1. As theta tending to 0 plus, this is almost approaching greater than or equals to 1 in the sense this is approaching to 1 plus. So I will say that the answer is 1. Okay, if you wish, just write them. Yeah, greater than or equals to 1 in the sense what? Sin theta by theta is approaching to 1 plus. So our answer is 1. Okay, that's the first bit. Then think about the next one. Again theta by sin theta. So for this situation, sin theta is greater than or equals to theta as theta tending to 0 minus negative. For this situation, sin theta by theta is greater than or equals to 1. So from there I will conclude that if you reciprocal, sin theta by sin theta is less than or equals to 1. So theta by sin theta is less than or equals to 1. As theta is tending to 0 minus, what I will conclude? Theta by sin theta is tending to 1 minus. And since it is tending to 1 minus, our answer is 0. Step of a number which is less than 1. So the answer is 0. That's the bit. Next one, limit theta tends to 0 plus tan theta by theta. So directly theta tending to 0 plus means Here theta is less than or equals to tan theta. So from that what I will say, theta by tan theta is less than or equals to 1. But I need tan theta by theta. Just do reciprocal. We will get tan theta by theta is greater than or equals to 1. Since it is greater than or equals to 1, so it is approaching to 1 and it is more than 1. So from there we say that our answer is 1. So for this limit value, answer is 1. In the same way, as theta is tending to 0 minus step of tan theta by theta. So the second statement we need to think. Here theta is greater than or equals to tan theta. So what I will write? Theta by tan theta is greater than or equals to 1. So I need tan theta by theta. Do reciprocal. What I will get? Tan theta by theta is less than or equals to 1. As theta is tending to 0 minus, tan theta by theta is approaching to 1 and that too less than 1. So since it is less than 1, our answer for this problem is 0. Because step of a number which is less than 1. Okay. So in this way, with these two relations, we will answer all these type of questions in this way. Okay. We need to think about the value of the expression which is there in this step. If it is more than 1, our answer is 1. If it is less than 1, our answer is 0. That's it. Have a look. Very simple, okay? But you need to analyze everything and then memorize, okay?